Hello, what's up guys? Today we are exploring Windows 8. I've just recently installed it and experienced a couple of new things. The way I will do that is through the Parallels. It's an application for Mac where you can run everything on a virtual machine. So I have Windows 8 here, and let me just quickly tell you I have configured it to use 8 cores, and I've given it 4 GB of RAM to access its full potential. So I'm just going to click on Windows 8. It's going to load now. It just goes into full screen automatically. The loading is fairly very fast. As you can see, I just clicked it, and within the 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds, I'm prompted with a Windows desktop. So it's basically based for the tablet PC, so that's why it's a little bit different. And you got tabs, or I would say some blocks here instead of just a desktop. But if you want to go to the desktop, it's not lost. There's a full tab, it takes you to the desktop. But if you want to go back to the main menu, which we were before, there's no start button here in the corner, but you can slide your mouse in the lower left, lower right, and then you get these 5 buttons, and the middle one is the start button. So you click it and you are back into the main menu. Now you must be wondering that I have hell of applications installed on my PC, but basically these are all Mac applications, and because I'm running it on a Parallels, so that's what Parallel does. It merged everything together, so you can run Windows application and the Mac application through each other environment. Now it's quite interactive. You can see there's a lot of information popping up and down, and some pictures changing. So it's quite interactive. It's a good feeling. But let me just quickly go through all these tabs. If you click on a mail, you are prompted with this similar like Mac mail stuff. So it's a good effort by Windows, and everything opens in a full screen. So if you click on the stocks, you can quickly catch up the stock rates and some information as well. I'm not a stock person, so I'll get out from it. Excuse me. And then there's a People app. It opens in a full screen where you can quickly grab through information, and it basically merged Facebook, your contacts, and MSN contacts all in one. So pretty neat. And then you have a full screen weather app. You can click here and you can catch up with the weather, how it's going to be. So we have rain coming this weekend, not good. And there's a messaging application. It basically does what MSN Messenger used to do. So you can basically merge all the accounts in it, and then all the new people will be on your left side, and then you can talk to them. I haven't had it set up, so now I'm gonna get out from here. If you click on Internet Explorer, Internet Explorer runs in a full screen where you have a URL bar at the bottom. It looks a bit strange, feels a bit strange as well, and it's it's fast, but not as fast as Google Chrome. Google Chrome loads the pages more faster. This is I believe is Windows 9. Let me just quickly check that. If I click on Internet Explorer, oops, I'll press Alt. Oh, it's Internet Explorer 10. Pardon me. Anyway, it's not doing any big difference to me. I'll just hit the start button again, and we have a store application. It's I would say it's a Windows store. Now you have all these different categories where you can browse and download wherever you like. It's quite big, you know. If you go back, you have a maps. I like this, everything opens in a full screen. I can't access my location because I think apparently Perils have stopped it. Excuse me again. You can zoom in, zoom out. Looks quite smooth at the minute. You can even do the gestures like zooming in or zooming out, and it will do it by itself. Anyway, I'm gonna get out from here. You got SkyDrive. This is a cloud services. I haven't had it set up, so I'm gonna get out from here. Then you got calendars. If you have any appointments or any events coming up, you'll see it. And this is a sports tab where you have different news if you want to catch up. And then you got photos one. Now you have a picture library, you have a SkyDrive. If you have a cloud services, you can see your pictures. And if you have any devices attached to it, for instance like camera or USB or something, you can quickly catch up through that. And this, I believe, is like a news tab. These two are very interesting applications. I don't know, I'm confused what to call it. Application, apps, or... Anyway, I'll call this apps. This is like a search engine, but it's an interactive search engine. So what's basically happening here, you see these blocks. If you click on them, it will show you some information about it. And once... This is like a search engine at the minute, so it's ready to search. But if you just scroll it slightly... Oh, I think I did it too fast. If you just scroll it slightly, you're prompted with new pictures, with new information. So quite good if you're feeling a bit bored and you don't know what to do. I'm just kidding. This is a very neat app. It's a travel app. If you're planning to go on your holidays, you can quickly find out about different places. It's got quite information. You can scroll, you can read like an overview, introduction, and then you got photos. You got even a panoramic views. So which one looks good? This one looks good. So if I click on it, you get the panoramic views. That is very neat. I'm loving this application. And then you have attractions lists if you want to find out hotel lists, restaurants. It's very good application. I think Mac should have this sort of application as well. But anyway, I'll click the start button again. Now, if you are ever stuck and you don't know how to get back, you can easily go into the lower right corner and you'll be prompted with these 5 options. You can hit the start button and it'll take you there. Anyway, we're exploring the games tab. This looks more like an Xbox, as it says on Xbox games. So you can find out about Xbox games. You can even sign in here to see achievements or whatever, if you want to talk to your friends or something. And now I'm just wondering, where are my applications if I wanted to check. The quickest way is you go to the desktop, go on the right and click the search button, and you are prompted with your applications. It's pretty neat, but slightly confusing for me, as I am not finding all of them very good. But anyway, this was it. If you want to go to the control panel, you do the same. You move your mouse to the right, sorry, you move your mouse to the right corner and you get these 5 features. If you click on settings, you get the desktop where you are at the minute. Then you get control panel. Control panel looks fairly similar as Windows 7. There are some new icons like storage one or family safety or something, but you go on the settings, you can look at the PC info. I have not activated this app Windows. Why? Because I'm still exploring it, and as you can see, I've told you earlier, I've given it 4 GB of RAM and it's running on a quad core, so it's quite smooth at the minute. It feels smooth as well. You can click on devices, and if you have anything attached to it, it will show you here. It says second screen, which I believe is a Windows one, and it's confusing it with that. So with just a slide of a gesture, I'm back into the Mac environment, and if I wanted to do something with my Windows, I'm doing the slide gesture again. Sorry, not the quick launch. Slide gesture, and I'm back in a Windows environment. How cool is that? And plus, you don't see it lagging down. It's opening application fairly quicker, and I just feel it's the same like I'm on Windows. You get these buttons, like if you want to adjust let's say brightness, you can click here, or you can just adjust system sound. You have a notification. You can hide them if you like, and you got networks. So if you have any networking issue or you want to connect with some other network, you can go here. And then you have a keyboard. It's actually grayed out at the minute, so I can't do any changes. And there's the last one that changed PC settings. So it will prompt you first if you want to activate it. I don't want to activate it at the minute. I'm still exploring. And here's a funny thing. Now, Windows is actually asking you to activate it in order to personalize your PC. So I have to activate it, which I'll do it later on. Not. And you get all your settings here. You got this notifications. Now this is good. You have everything in one place, so you can quickly jump on it and do your stuff if you like. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna switch it off. And thanks for watching. I hope you liked it, and it would have been informative for you. Well, it's certainly informative for me to quickly look at Windows 8 by myself. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.